Merry Christmas from Austria. Hi, I'm Lisa Myers, and I've been living here for almost 29 years, serving with Greater Europe Mission. A lot of times in December, I spend time visiting churches, doing different concerts for the music that God has given me throughout the years. This year was no different. I was invited to a church between Vienna and Salzburg to come, but of course we're in lockdown. And the person that invited me didn't give up too easily. He said, "Why don't you just do a video?" And so that's what I'm doing. I found 3 songs that were actually recorded many years ago, 2007. And so I thought I would share those 3 songs with you and introduce each song. This one concert in Vienna was pretty crazy. The year was 2007. I was asked by our local church to do an Advent concert in a large meeting place, and we didn't know how many people would come. And the stage was huge. And there was just 2 of us, myself and the musician who was an incredible musician, Philip Riegler. He's been playing on my CDs for many, many years. And so we were small compared to this huge stage that they had. And so my local church in Vienna just came through. We have a saying in English, they pulled out all the stops. I didn't know that was also in German, and I didn't know where that came from. I don't play the organ. So for those of you that play the organ, you know what that means, to pull out all the stops. Those are the stops on the organ. When you pull all those stops out, then the organ is like huge and loud and that's where we get that phrase, pulling out all the stops. In German, they say alle Register ziehen. So now you know a phrase. But anyway, the church in Vienna pulled out all of the stops. This one woman rented 2 huge Christmas trees. I don't know where she got them from. People came early to decorate the trees, and someone bought or had at least 30 different, what do you call it? Not Weihnachtssterne, but they're called poinsettias. That's what they're called. Haven't spoken English in a while. And they filled the stage with them. And it was just an incredible outpouring of love from my local church. And so Philip and I just did these songs, and they were recorded and mixed very well by Walter Till. He's one of the best sound technicians that I know living in Austria, and I work with him on all of my CDs. So we had all of this happen, and the first song that we played was called Christmas in Vienna. And I wanted to share that with you now. It was inspired by my first Christmas in Vienna. You know, in America, where I grew up in Michigan, the 24th was like a huge celebration. I mean, all the family came. So cousins and relatives and people I didn't even know we were related to came. It was huge. And we would have, ham and potatoes and I don't know, just a lot of food. We always just had a lot of food. And in Austria, specifically in Vienna, they're a lot more quiet on the 24th of December. It's not a very huge celebration. And they eat fish. So that was my first introduction to Christmas in Vienna. So I wanted to introduce that song, and I hope you like it. Christmas in Vienna.
It's Christmas in Vienna. All the shops are closed, 'cause Kindlemarkt is empty, sealed up tight. And I start to thinking, as thinkers usually do, could it be another Christmas Christmas tonight. Someone let the Savior inside. Open up the heart and let him in. Oh, Glühwein doesn't warm the soul like the story of so long ago. It's Christmas in Vienna tonight. It's Christmas in Vienna. Traditions everywhere. The smell of fish is strong but somehow sweet. Families all gather round the Christmas tree. Candles flicker, light of joy and peace. Will someone let the Savior inside? Open up the heart and let him in. Oh, Glühwein doesn't warm the soul like the story of so long ago. It's Christmas in Vienna tonight. It's Christmas in Vienna, silent holy night. Will someone let the Savior inside? Unto us a child is born, and a son is given. It's Christmas in Vienna tonight. Someone let the Savior inside. Open up the heart and let him in. Oh, Glühwein doesn't warm the soul like the story of so long ago. It's Christmas in Vienna tonight. It's Christmas in Vienna tonight.
It's still hard for me to pronounce Glühwein when I'm speaking English or even when I'm speaking German. It's one of those harder words for me. It's, I think you call it mulled cider. Some of you might call it that. Anyway, that outro by Philip was really good, wasn't it? Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, Silent Night, Holy Night. That was written in Austria, by the way. But it wasn't really wasn't a silent night that first Christmas. And I always wanted to write a song to communicate that it wasn't a real quiet time. There's a lot of spiritual stuff going on. I heard a message one time. The preacher was talking about that when Jesus was born, he gave, and he was speaking in German, he gave this cry. The baby cry was like a battle cry. And I like the word, the play on words for that. And so I wrote a song. It was a hard song to write. It took, I think, almost 2 years to write. And it's called The Strangest Battle Cry. And I wanted to communicate that this is what happened at Christmas when God became a man. There was a whole lot of spiritual stuff going on, and God really pulled out all the stops. And so I wrote this song, and how Philip and I ended up playing it. I just like the melody. It has a very much power to it. It's called The Strangest Battle Cry. That Christmas Eve, God pulled out all the stops.
I can hear the darkness calling forth its strength. There's gonna be a war with the light. I can hear the angels say, hope is sleeping on the hay. He came to earth that one cold night. It's the strangest battle cry. It's the strangest battle cry. Enemy was caught off guard, eternity snuck in. The God of no beginning was born. Darkness tried to do its best and caused a lot of pain. The breath of hope first breathed that Christmas morn. I can hear the angels say, hope is sleeping on the hay. He came to earth that one cold night. It's the strangest battle cry. It's the strangest battle cry. I can hear the heartbeat of a God who reigns on high. It's beating through my heart tonight. I can feel the darkness calling forth its strength. It doesn't have a chance against his light. I can hear the angels say, hope is sleeping on the hay. He came to earth that one cold night. It's the strangest battle cry. 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 It's the strangest battle
I can feel the darkness calling forth its strength. When we practiced the song, Philip thought it would be a good idea to kind of hold it before I said the next line. So he played and he played, and the tension was really hard for me. I thought, when do I say the next line? I can feel the darkness calling forth its strength. And so we stayed on that line for a while. And then until I couldn't hold it any longer, to almost speak the line rather than sing it. It doesn't have a chance against his light. Because on Christmas Day, God pulled out all the stops. And he still does that. He still pulls out all of the stops to reach my heart and to reach your heart. Christmas 2020. I don't think any of us will forget this year. But we still can celebrate. It's more than a feeling. It's more than atmosphere. It's more than candles. It's more than song. There is a reason I love this time of year, and it's a reminder of God's love. Those are lines from the next song and my last song, I Believe in Jesus. In good times, Emmanuel. In hard times, Emmanuel, God with us. My last song for tonight, thank you for joining me, is I Believe in Jesus. And Philip thought it would be really cool if I sang it like Elvis Presley. Merry Christmas from Vienna, Austria.
It's more than a feeling, it's more than atmosphere, it's more than candles, it's more than song. There's a reason I love this time of year. It's a reminder of God's love. I believe in Jesus, greater than all other gods. I believe he came to earth and died and rose again. I believe in miracles. I believe in the virgin birth. I believe that the Christmas story begins with the loving God. It's more than family time. It's more than Christmas trees. It's even more than midnight mass. It is amazing. It is wonderful. The God of holiness became a man. I believe in Jesus, greater than all other gods. I believe he came to earth and died and rose again. I believe in miracles. I believe in the virgin birth. I believe that the Christmas story begins with the loving God. I believe in Jesus, greater than all other gods. I believe he came to earth and died and rose again. I believe in miracles. I believe in the virgin birth. I believe that the Christmas story begins with the loving God. I believe that the Christmas story begins with a loving God. Eine wunderschöne Adventszeit.